North Coast 500 is a 506-mile scenic road trip around the north coast of Scotland, starting and ending in Inverness. It is known to be one of the most stunning road trips in the UK, with incredible scenery, wildlife, local businesses, and dodgy weather. This trip definitely has it all. In this series of videos I take you on our journey around the route, showing you all of what Scotland has to offer. In this first episode, we start in Inverness and head up the east coast to Wick. Getting changed in the front seat of a car is not ideal. Our first stop after leaving Inverness was Channelry Point. Channelry Point is a small peninsula which extends into the Moray Firth. It has an active lighthouse at the tip of the point and is also one of the best places in the UK to see bottlenose dolphins, but unfortunately we didn't see any. But needless to say, it is a very picturesque area with a long sandy beach and crystal clear water. After Channelry Point, we moved on to Glen Falls, which was located just a 10-minute drive away in the village of Rosemarkie. We parked the car up about 200 yards that way, and now we're trying to find our way up to Glen Falls. The mozzies are already present. At the falls, there is a fallen log where visitors insert coins. This is an old superstition that states any illness you are suffering with will leave you by inserting a coin into the wood. After exploring Glen Falls, we made our way to our accommodation for the night at Blackrock Caravan Park, where we had a luxury glamping pod. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. In Scotland, drink iron brew. Right, I'm going to leave it there for the first day of the Route 500. Catch you tomorrow. Say bye. On day 2 we headed further up the east coast and our first stop was Dunrobin Castle. Dunrobin Castle was a stately home in Sutherland, belonging to the Earl of Sutherland and passed down through several generations. The origins of the building dates back to the Middle Ages, but the present buildings were gradually added during the 1800s. There is also some beautiful gardens surrounding the castle that are worth walking around, and also during the summer months there is a daily Falcon display. Right, so that was Dunrobin Castle. I didn't get too much footage in the falconry display because one of the falcons did a runner.
Oh, the flyer.
And the guy who was running the show, he couldn't get him back, so he couldn't do like a big sort of this is how they hunt sort of thing. But I got a little bit of footage and some photos. But Dunrobin Castle was pretty incredible. Definitely recommend it if you fancy it on the route round. Now we're gonna go head to While-A-Go Steps. Unfortunately, when we arrived at While-A-Go Steps, we were greeted by a sign saying it was closed. Right, so disappointment time. We've arrived at While-A-Go Steps and it says, do not descend, it's closed. Just spoke to someone else who also is here and they said that it's repaired for maintenance or something like that. They said you can still view it from a distance, but you can't walk down the While-A-Go Steps. So we're gonna go have a look anyway. About as far as we're going to get, I think. The cat can go that far further. The cat can go further. You can go view the While-A-Go Steps. But yeah, that's about it really. Just a bit of advice, be sure to check Google before visiting any of the attractions, otherwise you can get disappointed like we did. We then headed to the Harbour House Bed and Breakfast in Wick, where we stayed for the night. Okay, so this is where we bring our first episode of our NC500 road trip to a close. In the next episode, we travel from Wick all the way across the north coast and down to Clacktoll, so be sure to hit subscribe to catch the next episode. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you on the next one.